Hey, Fringe listeners, I hope you are kicking off your 2024 with clarity and fire. You're just so clear on where you're going. Your future is so bright, and you're taking the steps to activate your plan. I hope that for you. It's an exciting year, and I wanted to share in follow up of the last episode I shared about our People Forward Network culture code and how it's been a game changer for us in really helping us to make decisions and live a meaningful life that allows us to live our work hours in just a more fulfilling, fruitful way for us individually and for those that we're around. And that was such a game changer for us. And we continue to embrace that culture code and live that out. And we encourage you to think about bringing the actions or the behaviors of your team to life. And how can you do that in something like a culture code? So, hope you got a lot from that. I wanted to share this concept of constantly innovating and looking at better ways to build meaningful work experiences for our people. So, the culture code was one way of doing that. As an example, going into 2024, I spent a lot of time in 2023 developing some new ways to add team member benefits to the table and what that could look like. And gone are the days of the same. Here's your health insurance package with your time off package and how many days you have, and go into your PTO portal. Like, I appreciate that those things still live, but let's look at how can we do those things better and meet the world where they are right now and really bring our benefits to the culture that we've created and just show that we care and really show that we've spent time because we care to help each individual team member feel that the benefits are crafted to bring them a more fulfilling life. So that's what I spent quite a bit of time doing. I actually started them in the summer of 23 and just getting ideas out there. And I've got some peer groups that I had thrown around different thoughts to get some input. And then we packaged them up and they're now rolling out. I wanted to encourage you to think about how could you lead a more meaningful experience for your team members in some facet. Like, what's one thing that you could start working on to really level up, like the benefits package or the workspace that they work in, and how can we make it more inspiring to want to come to this place, or giving a stipend to up the home office experiences of our people, or what does training and development look like? How do we give them the opportunity to be their own dream manager in this? Like, really thinking bigger to encourage leveling up and saying, man, we're taking time and we're thinking about it because we really care. So, with the benefits package, I wanted to share what we're doing in case this inspires you to think about applying this or doing something else that maybe this will just spur a light bulb moment. So for us in 2024, our benefits package looks like unlimited PTO because if you go back to our culture code, we all know our goals and responsibilities and we manage our time and know our priorities every week. And so some weeks are going to look a lot lighter than others look heavier. And it is important to balance our work life integration with where we spend our hours to support ourselves with taking care of our families and our health. And so unlimited PTO is the responsibility of each team member to manage that for themselves. And it's a beautiful thing. I think the one challenge is making sure that everybody truly embraces it. We will be continuing, just like we have in the past. We've already done this. We're just getting better and better at unlimited PTO, where we're holding each other accountable and like, hey, I haven't seen you take time off. Like, just take a day for you. Go just do a you day versus it doesn't always have to be a vacation. So, unlimited PTO, encouraging people to use it, designing it for well being days and vacation and family time. When you are results focused versus time spent, it makes this a lot easier. The next benefit that we have is our remote work, flexible work experience. So each of us is responsible for creating the work environment that best fuels us. So in my life, I have to have a dedicated office. I have a home office that I can close the door, and I have inspiring things all around me. I have whiteboard paper up, or what do you call that? Post-it note, sticky paper with all these ideas. Like, I have to be in a space like that regularly, but I also know that it's important for me to go work in a co-working space sometimes at a coffee shop or do team working days to be able to balance that and encourage each of us to create the work environment that's most important and fuels us. Let's say we had a team member that said, at this stage of life right now, like I don't have like kid commitments, or maybe I do or don't have a spouse, but we're just going to travel the world and I'm going to travel the world and work from a laptop. Great. Please do. If you have that ability to do that and to be able to work from different inspiring places. We have a friend, a partner that we work with that he's been on that journey in 2023, started this journey of working in different cities for I think 2 months at a time, and just the energy that's coming from that and the stories is great. But we encourage this remote, flexible work. End result is we get our stuff done. We know what's needed done. We ask for help when we need it. But that the priority is that we have that remote and flexible work. The next is wellness stipend. So we are really committing this year. This is newer for us to invest in each person's wellness. We have a channel on Slack led by one of our team members to really encourage us with thinking about new ways of investing in our health or research or links to supplements or whatever. But the wellness stipend gives us a $30 per month or $360 per year financial contribution to offset those investments of maybe the gym membership that we have or a health app or supplements, whatever that may be. The next is we've moved to a 4.5-day work week. We strive for, our team is really going for a close the office on Fridays experience. We're not there just yet, even though each team member can work their own schedule as they need. But the office is officially closed at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fridays moving forward. And this is new for us. It is really important to think about blocking time off for all of your people at the same time, having dedicated time off. And so for us, even though everybody can work their own schedule, having the peace of mind that there's nothing that you're really missing on Friday afternoons. Yes, you might get emails and Slack messages if a team member decides that they're going to be like catching up. Great. But there's no formal need for you to feel like, oh my gosh, everybody else is working and have that anxiety, which leads right into another one that's newer for us. We do some of this, we're going to get better at it, all team breaks. So during the holidays, we are very proud that we get more than 2 weeks with our office off during the holidays. Just a smart time to be off and encourages the right things. Be with your family, take a break, get recharged for the year. So it's always a big hustle to finish the year strong and to be able to plan for that time off. But we do it as a team and we're really proud of the time that we get to take off and that we have that benefit. We want to do that more all team breaks where everyone is off on certain times outside of Fridays after 1 and our holiday and employee recognition day. We want to do more of these all team breaks. We do an annual in-person retreat. Love this. There's an overnight included, and each year they're getting better and better. It helps with personal development, business planning, fun, great food, good drinks, and we just have a ball together, and we want to keep getting better at those. So this year we're bringing in some instructors that all of us really look up to. They're actually clients of ours that we love their content, and they're going to come in as trainers for us, and everyone's really excited about that. The next is profit sharing. So as a team, we want to continue to shape, and we've done this past year. We had our first profit opportunity to share in 2023, and now in 2024 we hope that only gets bigger. We're still learning the percentages and how to feel solid for our projected growth, but having profit is awesome, and we got to do that in 2023 and all got some bonus money, and we're going to continue to do that together, really to encourage ownership and help all team members to make those hell yes decisions together, like I talked about in the culture code episode. Just really excited for all of us to win in that together. And I think another piece of that is the more that we can develop roles on our team where people get spiffs and benefits and bonuses financially from their individual contributions outside of just their flat pay. I love that idea. And then, okay, personal, professional, and relationship development. So we are intentional as a team about learning together. And we talked about in our culture code that we're always improving ourselves, and each person is dedicated to picking a thing and learning that thing and then teaching each other. We have many initiatives that help us to come together as a team to share our personal and professional lives And we really just want to tap into each person's interest area. Like one of our team members loves health and eating right and exercising and all the things about health and making us better, healthy people. And so I fully expect that we're going to learn so much from her this year because she's going to be challenging herself to learn something and then teach us. And then all of us get to get better from that. So, personal, professional, and relationship development efforts for our team. And then finally, personal financial growth rather than just like, hey, we've got this 401k and here's the percentage. Do you want to contribute? It is, we believe that in order to get better at something, we have to learn it ourselves. So each of us is getting a financial coach this year. And we get to make decisions with that personal financial coach on what it is that is important to us and our families. And then People Forward Network, really, outside of our profit sharing, we are excited to be a contributor to those funds. We have not dedicated that just yet. We're starting with, investing in the coaches and then being able to have those coaches and then down the road have funds that get to come into your efforts working with your coach. Like, let's say that you're working on learning the stock market. And so People Forward Network could be a contributor to a stock that you're getting ready to try that you could share that learning and growth with everybody. So I am so excited to just share this 2024 People Forward Network benefits package. And I hope that something inspires you here. I'd love to hear what you're doing, or ideas you've had about being innovative with helping each individual team member feel that you've taken the time to really pour into tying this to your culture and helping them to live just an experience that they'll never forget. And hopefully, this is the best workplace they've ever been because as a leader, I do take the time to be as personalized as possible and really make it a meaningful work experience so that people live a more meaningful life because of their role at People Forward Network. So I hope this inspired you. We'd love to hear what you're doing. Excited to bring all of this to life. Go 2024. We're so excited to be on this journey with you and ready to level up Fringe. Keep listening. We've got so much to share in this great year of 2024 ahead.